Good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook. Hope everyone is okay. You all are enjoying your weekend and are getting ready for the next week. All right. So first of all, let's look at the website. If anyone want to join us, simply head to the website and techtradingacademy.com and check the levels. Yeah, check levels. Levels are there, and whichever you want you can join. If you are looking to join group training, yeah, so in group training you're going to have access to to training stuff. You're going to have access to the group, yeah, and you're going to have access to the daily live meetings where we talk about the trade setups. You're going to have access to the group, all right, where we share trade setups with, yeah, with targets, with entries, and with stop placements, all right. And for one-on-one you can look at that, but for one-on-one, you know if you are looking for one-on-one, for that you have to adjust, timing with me before you go for one-on-one trading. All right, so as you guys know that we are going close to the 2018 is going to finish. In 2019 price is gonna rise, yeah, and group trading gonna be 1000 and one-on-one gonna be 5000. All right, so that's gonna be expensive for some guys. Maybe they're not gonna be able to afford that. All right, and one more thing, if you're gonna join the group training, there are gonna be classes on 21st of December. All right, so there are gonna be classes for 3 to 4 weeks, for from 21st of December to 5 January or 10 until 10 January. Yeah, when there are gonna be holidays, we're gonna have training sessions. All right, so the advantage for that, you're gonna have access to all that stuff, the stuff I'm talking about. All right, so this is gonna be a best time for you. You can join us, and you can take advantage of that, cheaper prices. Otherwise, next year's price is gonna get higher. Maybe some of you guys not gonna able to afford that. So let's move on to the social sites, social links. If you are looking for social links for following me on that, just simply head to my trading view profile, head to the idea, check the signature box. You're gonna see all links are there. All right, so for website, for YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Slack group, this is a paid group. All right, and Telegram for free stuff. Okay, for paid group, you have to join the group before you have access to that group. Now let's move on to the setups for next week. What we can see. All right. So last week, if you guys remember that, we were looking for that one more up move was possible over there. I have shown you that flag over there. That flag went up and then price dropped aggressively from top, and that is what this pattern formation we were expecting, long ago, and I have shown you that even in the weekly market outlook. All right, okay, so we are having that pattern, all right, ascending channel. Okay, so on within the ascending channel we still can see one more drop. Okay, so the bigger chart is this. You guys can see that. All right, so we are looking for it to go down again back to that bottom, this area, this move. If we're not gonna get that move, and we only gonna get this move, and price gonna continue to go higher, we will look for buy there. All right, expanding triangle, and we're gonna look for similar kind of move there at this area for it to continue to go higher. All right, so far for this week, what you guys are looking for. Okay, so this move which is just trying to appear over there. First of all, we'll go after this move. If this wave is going to be very sharp, definitely we're gonna stay in. We're gonna look for dollar index to go down back to that bottom. All right, if not, then we're gonna look for it to reverse and continue to go higher. All right, next leg like that here at this area. So what you guys are doing for this week, you guys are looking for continuation, yeah, and that continuation to break down and continue to go lower. Continuation already was there. Okay, so within this pattern formation, you see that we are still running within the ascending channel. Within the ascending channel, we still can see that one more up move, like that wave. All right, like that wave, like that wave. All right, so for this trade, this is gonna be a good trade. You can trade into that wave. All right, so it can, how you can trade on that move, you see that trend, watch for this to break out on lower time frame, correct, and continue to go higher, the way it has done here at this area and that trade. All right, okay, so if we are currently expecting that price gonna break down. We are not looking for that trade at the moment. We are looking for it to continue to go lower. Every time when price gonna come close to this trend line, we are looking for it to break down and continue to go lower. All right, so if price not gonna break down and gonna break up the bearish trend, we will look for one more up move and then reversal from top. All right, so what you guys are looking for, another correction, and that correction to break down and continue to go lower. Okay, so give us that wave. And so far this move is supported by fundamentals, and we are expecting that this trade gonna continue, this wave gonna continue to go lower. Okay, so we were looking for dollar index to go lower. All right, so we were waiting for the dollar index to go lower from top, and okay, so this kind of correction. All right, so another correction. You see that simple ABC move, flat formation, price broken down. Another correction, and that correction to break down and continue to go lower. All right, so correction, you see that it is already trying to appear over there. So just watch for that to break out and continue to go lower like that. If going to get bigger, yeah, it can get a bigger like that. You see that it can get a bigger. If going to get a bigger here at this area, let it come close to the trend line and look for that to break down and continue to go lower. Okay, so what is the exception? The exception is that if correction is not going to appear over there, price is going to rise aggressively, going to correct. Okay, rising, correcting, rising aggressively, correcting, and then one more up move. All right, this one more up move, and then from top look for it to reverse to the downside. That's what you are. That's what you guys are looking for next week. All right, and just reverse the euro dollar. Just reverse the euro dollar. Okay, so last week there was a one more drop over there, appeared over there, and we are looking for buy the euro. Yeah, we are not looking for sell the euro. Euro is not at an area or at a place where you can sell it for longer term. You only can look for it to buy for medium term, and once price gonna complete the medium term wave, then you can look for it to reverse, continue to go lower for longer term. All right, so this is what we are looking for. Give us at least that. We've just reversed the euro dollar to the dollar index. All right, and then we're going to consider at this area either we are having continuation formation, simple ABC move, and then going to continue to go lower, or we are going to see this big move. All right, so there is a possibility that the euro dollar can go back to the 125 again. If so, this is going to be a good trade. All right, so far what you guys are looking for, this is what you are looking for. Okay, that's what we were looking for. All right, so give us that wave, corrective wave, go down, or give us a stronger impulsive move, breakout. All right, and reversed euro dollar. Okay, so far we are having that move. Okay, we can see this wave, like that wave again. All right, like that wave again. So if that's going to happen, you can trade on that. You can sell it, and you can look for buy again from new low close to the 11 or close to the 12. All right, this is going to be a good trade for sell. But we'll show you what you need to do for before you guys go for short. Okay, this is what we were looking for, and we were buying it on lower time frame. All right, so we were buying the euro dollar at on these corrections. Yeah, we were looking for buying on here. We were buying, then buying there. Yeah, looking for buy setup there, buy there, buying there. Okay, so last week what I have said, one more drop was possible. So that drop appeared over there, completed, and for this week you guys are looking for the descending trend reversal channel to break out and continue to go higher. Okay, so when you guys gonna be a seller over there, when you're gonna see that it is going to break down aggressively. Okay, correcting above the channel, above the trend line or below the trend line, wherever, correcting, then go for that trade. All right, look for it to break down like that and go for that trade. Break out, go for that trade and take off your profit and look for it to reverse. Okay, so we are not looking for that trade. Okay, but this trade can appear over there. We are not looking for that, but that trade can appear over there. Okay, so if breaking down, you can sell. What we are looking for, give us another correction and continue to go higher. This is what we are looking for. All right, and that's what I have shown you last week as well. Okay, so just keep an eye on lower time frame and watch these corrections and these corrections to break out and continue to go higher. Okay, so you see that correction is already there. That correction to continue to go higher. All right, continue to go higher. If correction is slightly going to get a bigger like that, okay, look for it to continue. When you will be a seller over there, when you will see that as short move is going through the trend line, just join the sell. So far there is no short move. There is short move for upside. Follow that. All right, and just reverse the dollar sheaf as well. Okay, so what was the setup? Every time an dollar sheaf will form new high within that channel, we are a seller. We are a seller for longer term on the dollar sheaf. All right, so this is what you guys are looking for. This bigger image is not going to change. Yeah, so people are talking about that. They buy the dollar sheaf. Where, if you're gonna buy the dollar sheaf here, where are you are looking for the price to go? It can go for a couple of pips for more upside, but the opportunity you need to catch gonna be bearish. This opportunity, okay? So when this wave gonna start to appear over there are gonna be a lot of opportunities within that wave. All right, and if you're gonna sell for those opportunities, yeah, so on this single wave you can made almost more than 50% of your account on this single wave, more than 50% of your account if you read the corrections correctly. All right, so what you're looking for, correction go down, correction add more, correction add more, correction add more, correction add more, all the way back to the 92. All right, so you see that correction, 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 that way. A lot of opportunity is going to be over there. So you cannot do that. You cannot do that for upside. Yeah, you cannot do this for upside. You only can buy for one or two time for one more up move. Yeah, so that's why if price is pushing for one more up move, you can buy for one more up move. Yeah, but make sure after buying that for one more up move like that, this is the wave the wave you guys need to catch. So what you are looking for, correction, yeah, that correction and breakdown and continue to go lower. And after having continuations, keep adding more to the downside. All right, so watch for that correction there, similar like that, and that to break down aggressively like that and continue. Yeah, keep selling that. Okay, so you don't see correction, you see this. Okay, price is going to rise aggressively, one more up move back to the top like that. Trade on that, you can trade on that, and again from top sell it. All right, so this is going to be a good opportunity for longer term. Make sure you catch that, don't miss that. All right, and look at this chart, then we're going to look at the other dollar charts. Okay, so silver is a longer term buy. If you are already having your long positions open from these areas, don't fear from that. All right, I mean somewhere around $15 or $15.50, somewhere around those areas. If you are having your your open positions from those areas. Don't fear from that. Yeah, so from bottom, buy more, because silver is not cryptocurrencies. All right, so silver is a safe haven, and in worse conditions, or in the period of uncertainties, silver start to rise and rise aggressively. All right, why it is not behaving aggressively these days? Because you know mining techniques has changed over the last couple of years. Because of that, it is not behaving aggressively for upside. It is being mined as a byproduct of other commodities. All right, so because of that, when other commodities rise, silver rise. But when there's going to be a shortage for silver mining, definitely price is going to shoot for upside aggressively. All right, so this wave, the wave you guys are looking for, so technically and fundamentally, this setup for longer term is very strong. Technically and fundamentally, for buying this silver is making sense for longer term. So if you are having your positions on $15 for longer run, and it is going lower, if you have buying power, buy more. If you don't have buying power, you have already used your buying power at a expensive price, you should not do that. You should use reasonable buying power. All right, I mean, you should not double your account on a single trade. That's not a I mean, you should not risk all your account on a single trade. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. All right, so keep your buying power spare. All right, so let me show you the lower time frame. I share that chart with you. We were looking for buy on the silver, and we were looking for more entries. Yeah, when that correction, these corrections were forming, yeah, we were looking for buy here at this area, looking for buy there, these bottoms, buying there, and looking for buy here at this area. Okay, so what you guys are looking for this week, watch another correction, and that correction to continue to go higher. If already in from bottom, good work. If not in, this correction and that correction to continue to go higher. All right, and continue to go higher. If you guys see these corrections, keep buying. Yeah, or hold your buys for longer term. If you don't want to add more, and you just want to hold your one position or one trade, yeah, it's up to you. You can hold that. All right, but it is at a cheaper area, cheaper place where where you can get a good price. Okay, so if we're not gonna get continuation for upside, and price gonna break down that trend line aggressively and gonna correct and gonna go lower, yeah, gonna test that bottom on, or gonna go lower up to 1250 area, we will be a buyer over there. All right, every time when it will form new low, we will be a buyer over there. Okay, so far what you guys are looking for. Okay, so this expanding triangle to continue. All right, to continue to go higher. Commodities, currencies are also pushing for upside. Hope commodities gonna follow them. Dollar CAD, if you guys remember that last week, yeah, let me show you the lower time frame so that you guys can get the idea. I mean, straight to the point. This is what you are looking for. Last week, what I have said, look for sell from top. Once price gonna come close to the trend line, watch for the correction, and that correction to break down. All right. Every time when price gonna form new high, we will be a seller over there from new high. All right. So we're gonna take that trade on break even or with small profit, like last time. Yeah, last time we were seller there. It went up. Yeah, so we were seller there. Yeah, it went up, break even trades, seller there, break even trades. Yeah, and seller there again. Okay, if going to push higher, you can buy for short term. Yeah, you can trade on this move for short term. You can buy for short term, but which trade you need to catch this move? All right, this move. So for that move, every time when dollar cat gonna go higher, yeah, dollar cat gonna go higher, you will be a seller over there. All right, okay. So hope you guys understand that what is the next step for this week. So for this week, next step is the correction, which I have just shown you last week. All right, that correction to break down, correct, break down, correct, break down, correct, and keep going lower up to that. All right, draw a turn like that. Okay, so opportunity here. All right, opportunity here, opportunity here. Yeah, you see that how many opportunities going to be over there? A couple of opportunities. The way price is pushing for up, one, two, three. You have fourth possible opportunity going to be over there for short term for upside. Okay, so correction, that correction to break down and go lower. Okay, so this is what you are looking for this week. Easy chart for this week. Okay, if go back up, you can buy for short term. This area, go down. All right, correction, breakout, form correction, keep going lower. Yeah, so when this move gonna appear over there, that move gonna be aggressive, like last move, like this last aggressive move. So we don't see dollar CAD going higher. And Kiwi dollar, finally, yeah. So let me look at the weekly time frame. Okay, so this pair has a potential to even go higher before the previous high. Okay, it can go even further high, like simple ABC move. All right, like that simple ABC move. So let me show you a secret chart which was telling us that the Kiwi dollar going to continue to go higher. All right, so it's coming. Let me try again. All right, so let me open this chart again. All right, so you see that. So we were buyer on Kiwi pairs from this area. And this is a secret chart which was telling us that there are buy opportunities on the Kiwi pairs. All right, and I was showing you these buy setups even in the weekly market outlook. Yeah, okay, so buying, yeah, buying, and buying, and all these setups are for longer term, not for short term. Yeah, so we were buyer when that correction was appearing over there. All right, so we were buyer there. Yeah, when these corrections were having over there. Okay, so and last time, if you guys remember that, yeah, when I posted that chart for followers, this is the pattern formation which we were looking for it to continue to go higher. All right, now you see that it is strong and still pushing for upside. And last week, what I was showing you, this move. Okay, so last week trade was this going higher. Yeah, good trade. That was a good trade. Okay, so these trades, the trades I have just shown you another chart. We are looking for, I mean, holding for longer term for more upside. All right, bigger chart I have just shown you, and the trend has just started. All right, so for this week, last week correction was ready and I was showing you just buy. So this week there is no correction. You have to wait for that correction and it to continue to go higher. All right, so still you guys have a lot of potential over there on this pair. All right, so good potential. So what are you looking for? Go to your lower time frame, a slightly bigger correction. First of all, there's going to be a short-term correction. All right, so slightly a bigger correction like that, which can get down back to that bottom. All right, and expanding triangle and can continue to go higher. Okay, so you can trade on that move. You can sell it, but when you can sell it, once price is going to break down, correct, and then short-term trade and then up for upside. All right, so make sure when if you are selling the Kiwi dollar, the trade gonna be against to the trend. All right, trade gonna be against to the trend, and only in a one in scenario you can hold that sell for further downside if fall is going to be very sharp. Okay, going to correct and going to test the bottom. This is what we are not anticipating. Yeah, this is what we are not anticipating, but possibility exists. If so, fall should be sharp, correction should be there, and then you follow the bearish trend. Okay, so far, first of all, watch for this short-term correction and that short-term correction to continue to go higher for one more up move. Okay, that one more up move. If that one more up move is going to be very strong, stay in, watch for another correction, and keep buying the Kiwi dollar. Where I was asking you to look for this pair for reversal. All right. So last week there was a possibility for one more drop, but that's clear now at these areas. Okay, this is buy I've shown you. Yeah. So these areas. Okay, that breakout. Next trade, this last week, this trade. All right. So we are holding these trades. All right, so holding these trades for longer term for more upside. So we'll add more. So you just need to catch one wave like that. Yeah, if you're gonna get that one wave for next couple, I mean within couple of weeks, like 1 week, within 1 month or 2 months, your account gonna grow very aggressively, like 25%, 30%. Sometimes we see 50% return. Yeah, on these kind of waves. Okay, so what need to do? Just move on break even, and just get ready for worst conditions. This is the worst conditions or worst scenario. This will give you a break even trade. If that's going to happen, we will go for short term sell, but from bottom we will start to build positions like that again for longer term for upside. Yeah, you just need to catch one wave, and that one wave gonna give you, you know, lot of profit. Okay, so that's how we trade. I have just shown you the example. Yes, you can trade in our group for short term as well. Just look for next leg, take off. Watch for another correction, look for next leg, you can take off. But this is not the correct technique. All right, this is not the correct technique for trading on waves. All right, because market move in waves, and when waves start, waves goes far away. When goes far away, you can make a lot of profit. All right, so just look at this. Here is the example. I've shown that chart couple of times. All right, where we were looking for this pair to drop from that top. Okay, and we were seller over there every time when we were having correction on this pair. All right, selling these corrections, seller, on all these corrections, seller. Okay, seller. And from this area, you guys know that I was asking you to look for it to reverse. Okay, now looking for that reversal. Yeah, so similar kind of entries we're gonna get, on that wave. Okay, so let's move on to the chart now. What you are looking for this week? What was the last week? This pair wasn't moving so aggressively as with compared to the Kiwi dollar, but yeah, finally this pair managed to push up aggressively for upside. Okay, so going up, good, doing well. Yeah, so what you guys are looking for the next week? Another correction, simply another correction, and that correction to continue to go higher. You see that? Okay, form another correction like that. If correction is going to be smaller on lower time frame, like that, and continue to go higher. Okay, if correction is going to get a bigger, like that correction, yeah, so watch for that correction to continue for more upside. Okay, like that. So currently we don't see sell on it, we don't see sell setup on it, but in case if sell setup is going to appear over there, I mean if Aussie dollar is going to get down for one more drop, yeah, then what you guys need to do, just simply watch for the sharp impulse, watch for the correction, and then follow the previous trend. Okay, as long as you don't see that, don't go for short. Okay, if you don't see that, don't go for short. If you see corrections, just follow those corrections for longer term trend reversal for upside. All right, so if I'll see another buy setup over there on the Aussie dollar, like the last time, I will post. All right, I will post that chart. So let's move on this chart. Okay, so this pair was in headlines last week. It was making headlines, yeah. A lot of you know rumors were there last week on this pair, but this is our longer term forecast. Okay, this is what we are looking for longer term on it. Yeah, it will go that way. It will go that way. There is no other direction on this pair. Yeah, what it can do, what is the worst condition? It can go down for this much pips before start to rise. All right, almost 800 pips. It can go down for almost 800 pips. This triangle can go down for one more move down like that up to 120. Yeah, if that's going to happen, that does not mean pound will not rise. All right, that does not mean that the pound dollar will not rise. If this is going to happen, that does not mean this wave is not going to appear over there. All right, you can trade for sell for the downside. There are good money. All right, 800 pips. But when this wave gonna start? When this wave gonna start, we believe that that wave is already begun from this area, and price gonna continue to go higher rather than for one more drop. All right, okay, but when this wave gonna confirm, make sure you are into that. All right, so we believe that that wave is already confirmed, and we're gonna see pound pair to continue to go higher. But still, we are having a lot of problems with the pound pairs. Yeah, fundamentally, there are still uncertainty into the market. All right, no one knows that what UK politicians are going to do with the EU. So that's the uncertainty which hasn't over yet. Okay, so we were seller short term on the pound last week, and before that we were looking for buy, but price broken out, reversed. We sold on breakdown, and let me show you the chart first. Okay, so here we were looking for it to break out and continue to go higher. Yeah, we went long, but price after that reversed and went short on this breakdown for short term. Yeah, back to the bottom. So this pattern hasn't changed. All right, it has turned into a bigger formation. Okay, so this pattern still there. Okay, so for next week, look for it to break out and continue to go higher. This might be a start on the pound dollar for longer term. So big players, they are looking for reversal on the pound for longer term. Okay, so what you guys are looking, let me show you another pattern formation, another classical chart pattern. Maybe you guys know that. Yeah, very common pattern. Okay, so you see that. Now after this weekly market outlook, many of you guys gonna post this chart on the trading view by following this. Before that, nobody sees that what classical chart pattern is this. Yeah, many of you guys gonna follow this pattern. All right, so this is a head and shoulder formation. All right, inverted head and shoulder formation. All right, so after this meeting, you're gonna see many people are gonna go to the trading and they're gonna post this classical chart pattern, head and shoulder formation. All right, but yeah, so how that classical chart, how the head and shoulder pattern gonna work? You need to understand the price action, price behavior, how it is doing at the on the lower time frame before you trade on this head and shoulder pattern formation. All right, okay, so I will show you the lower time frame. So keep an eye here. As long as price is going to stay above that bottom, look for pound to reverse for longer term. But we are still within a sideways market where we are having different types of pattern formations. Yeah, it hasn't confirmed the reversal yet. Reversal gonna confirm when this pair gonna leave this sideways market. Yeah, what we are having very nice solid price action at these bottoms, which means that something is going to happen. All right, so you see that strong price action, strong price action, strong price action. Yeah, so it is doing correctively to the downside. That's telling us that big players more interested to buy this pair rather than for sell. Let me show you the lower time frame, what you guys need to do on lower time frame. Okay, so keep an eye here. You see that it is still forming a correction. Yeah, this correction can break down for one more drop like that. Okay, if that's going to happen, price watch this area. Price should stay above that. It should not break down aggressively like this. Okay, it should stay above that and take off. All right, or take off from this area and reverse. Okay, look for that. All right, so you can trade on this one more drop move as well. If you see that the breakout is going to happen over there, you can trade for one more drop. All right, so currently it is in a sideways market where we are having a couple of patterns. We can see the head and shoulder formation, which I have just shown you. Yeah, that formation or triangle pattern formation is also there, right? Which can break down for one more drop and continue up to 120. Yeah, let me show you that formation as well. So there are gonna be a huge potentials on the pound pairs in coming weeks. Big moves gonna be over there. So we are expecting that the pound gonna rise very aggressively. All right. Once the Brexit drama gonna be finished, gonna be over, this pair gonna rise very aggressively. Yeah. Even if it is going to get a down for one more drop up to 120, that's not going to change the bigger image. In longer run, this pair gonna go back up to 150 or 160. Okay, so you see that this triangle can go down for one more drop. All right, it can break down and can go down for one more drop. Yeah, if price gonna break down, there gonna be corrections, guys. It will correct. It will correct and will show you that it is going to continue to go down for one more drop. Don't worry about that. You will see those corrections. Okay, so watch it to revert. Just make sure you trade with care because this is gonna be volatile pair in next couple of days. Very volatile. All right, so you can see crash on it as well like that, like last time. Let me show you that chart. So just for your knowledge, guys, so that you can save yourself from the market in case of worse is going to happen. If something worse is going to happen with the pound. All right, so make sure you trade with care, you trade with stop on the pound pair. This is volatile currency. It can crash as well like last time. Okay, many of you guys remember that chart when we were looking for sell on the pound and expecting that triangle or flat formation. All right, so what price did after that? Here you see that looking for that one more drop. All right, and that one more drop appeared over there, happened, and then from this area we were looking for price action at this area. Yeah, but what price did? Price broken down aggressively. All right, you see that? Okay, that was the crash. That was the crash. And if you are not trading on that with stop, your account gonna go to zero. Okay, so let me show you again. So make sure you trade with care on this pair. It can crash. Pound can crash again. Here. This is what I'm showing. Okay, so this can happen. So make sure you trade with care. You buy the pound with care. Once price gonna start to rise aggressively, no problem. It will continue to go higher. Then don't care about. Then you're not gonna see that crash. All right, so let's move on. Move on to the dollar yen. All right, so here, what you guys were expecting last week, we are a seller on this pair. All right, we are not buying this pair for medium term or for longer term. They're only going to be sell on this pair. Every time this pair is going to form new high, just look for it to go down, sell it. All right, so sell it. This wave going to create a lot of sell opportunities. All right, a lot of sell opportunities. All right, a lot of sell opportunities. All right, and if you're gonna get that single wave, and you're gonna add after having corrections, just imagine how much money you're gonna make. Yeah, just imagine that. How much money you're gonna make. Let me go back to the previous chart. This chart. Okay, so you see that quick fall, sharp fall. Yeah, correction going down, correction going down, correction, correction. Yeah, you can add on all these corrections. Sell there, sell there, sell there, sell there. All right, or sell there until price gonna start to reverse. You can keep adding. All right, or let's suppose here at this way once price started to continue to go higher from the bottom, when price reversed from the bottom. So these are the big opportunities, big opportunities which you guys need to cash. And once waves started to appear over there, you can add more. You can add more all the way back to the bottom. Okay, so went from that bottom here. Again, now this is not the, I mean, it is not going to continue that way. The behavior we see that it is tired, it has tired. There is no momentum for upside, and this wave gonna start to appear over there. All right, so there are gonna be a lot of opportunities. Yeah, so these opportunities at this area within that circle at that bottom. Okay, so focused on these. These are the big moves, the moves you guys need to catch. So every time when it is going higher, going to test the top, you are a seller over there. Okay, for this week, what you're looking for, we were seller over there when it was breaking down. Yeah, at this area, yeah, when that correction was appearing, the 50-minute correction appearing over there. All right, so looking for it to go down. Now look for this correction for this week. Okay, once you're gonna see that that correction is going to appear over there, just keep selling, and after selling, watch for another correction. Okay, after selling, watch for another correction, sell it, watch for another correction, sell it. Okay, correction here, sell it, correction here, sell it. Okay, so once price gonna reach to the bottom, this for our bottom or trend line. Okay, this expanding triangle. Okay, once price gonna reach to that bottom, watch it for breakdown. All right, for big wave. If breakdown, stay in. If not, take off your profit. Look for it to go for one more up move back to that top like that, and then longer term reversal again from top. Hope this pair gonna continue to go lower this time. It will not go for one more up move because the wave, the recent wave which we have seen is very corrective. This daily wave is very corrective, and I don't think so price gonna go for another up move within that channel like that. All right, so trade for downside, watch that correction and look for that correction to break down. Okay, and this pair opposite, strength on pound. Okay, so this pair, look for pound pairs to reverse for longer term. All right, so look for that. And what you guys are looking for, last week I was showing you, you know, continuation to go higher or go down for one more drop. So it broken down, we went short on breakout. It was very aggressive. We were looking for it to continue to go higher, but price was struggling and broken down aggressively on the resignation of the practice secretary. Yeah, it broken down very aggressively. So what you guys are looking for, there is a correction. All right, so watch that correction, short term that trade. If that trade is going to break down, stay into that trade for further downside, new low. All right. If 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 holding that bottom, then take off your profit, look for this correction, and it to continue to go higher. Bigger time frame I have just shown you on the weekly time frame. Okay, so what the simple ABC move. Okay, so price action there, correction, and continue to go higher. All right, so this pair, this time frame can break down for one more drop. All right, it can form this ABC move, that ABC move, and can then break down. All right, or can continue to go lower from the current price. All right, so watch for one more drop and then reversal. And on this pair, euro is not going down aggressively. Okay, so euro yen is not going down aggressively. So we were looking for, if you guys remember that, this move. All right, so up to that bottom, or go lower. So looks like it is changing the bigger image. We are having change on it, and we can see one more up move. All right, so maybe you guys have realized that we are a seller on the dollar yen for big drop, and why we are a buyer on the pound yen. Yeah, why we are opposite on that. Actually, it behaves opposite. These pairs behave opposite. When you're gonna see that the dollar yen gonna drop, the other pair is gonna reverse against the dollar, and when the other pair is gonna reverse against the dollar, those pairs gonna get strong across the market. All right. All right, so or simple logic I can give you: when dollar gets strong, yen gonna get weaker. Sorry, when dollar gets strong, yen gets strong too. All right. Okay, when dollar goes down, you're gonna see yen pair is gonna goes down. Why? When dollar goes down, other currencies start to push up, like Kiwi, Aussie, CAD. These currencies start to rise. Okay, when these currencies start to rise, across the market. Yeah, and they're gonna rise against the yen, and euro gonna get strong, and here euro gonna get strong too against the yen. Okay, so this is what you need to keep in your mind. Okay, so we can see one more up move here as well. Okay, so far, let me show you what is the all right, so watch for, we still can see that one more drop. Okay, that one more drop, the simple ABC move, that one more drop back to that bottom. Okay, this short-term trade back to that bottom. Let me show you the 4-hour time frame. Then you're gonna guys see that what structure and what pattern formation. Okay, so price still can go down for one more round. What I was showing you last week, this, you know, correction, and it to continue to go lower. All right, so we were having that correction since last couple of days, broken down, and trying to continue to go lower, but euro is getting strong. All right, so what you guys are looking for this week, one more up move like that, one more up move. Yeah, form that simple ABC move, and then drop or break down this correction, right, and go lower back to that bottom. Complete that wave, the wave you guys are looking for from that top. Okay, so this move gonna confirm that either the euro yen is going to rise for longer term for upside, or going to form an ABC move and going to drop. All right, so this pair going to be slightly tricky to trade for next week. If you guys understand, then perfect, you can trade on it. If you don't understand that, there are many other pairs where you can trade. All right, so this correction, first of all, this correction to break down and go lower. Okay, so it can slightly go higher, can form ABC move like that, and then can drop. Okay, so this move should be corrective. It shouldn't be aggressive. All right, so this move shouldn't be aggressive for upside. Okay, if you're gonna be aggressive, then look for it to continue to go higher. All right, and the pound chief, this is what you guys can see. One more drop is possible on this pair as well. Okay, so pound can go down for one more drop. All right, for this one more drop. Okay, it can go down for one more drop. If that's going to happen, there are going to be corrections. You can sell on those corrections and continuation to the downside. But this is the longer term wave, the wave you guys need to catch. Reversal on the chief. Okay, so far, keep an eye this. Okay, have shown you that pattern last week as well. All right, so hope you guys have went short on it on breakout. All right, so this simple ABC move. All right, rise, correct, continue to go higher. Okay, if not, continue to go higher and start to correct here. Yeah, then go down. All right, if you guys remember that last week, I have shown you that pattern. Just follow that. All right, so same here, go for short term, same on this chart, this pair. One more drop like the pound yen. Look at this is the bigger image. Pound pair is going to be volatile. They are already volatile, but longer term, they're going to be a good move. Okay, so it can go down for one more drop. All right, and longer term, this is going to be the move you guys need to catch. So short term, one more drop, and that drop to test the bottom and reverse. Don't break down. Yeah, I think you guys remember that one more drop. Have shown you that in the weekly market outlook. Okay, look for it to go down for one more drop and from bottom rise, correct, and reverse for longer term. Don't break down. If break down, stay into that trade. Okay, so you see that correction. If that correction going to break down, look for it to continue to go for one more drop. All right, break down, sell it, one more drop. Okay, if not breaking down and this correction is going to take off aggressively. So bigger time frame I have just shown you, yeah. So there's going to be a huge potential for longer term buy on the pound pairs. All right, so we were looking for this chart. Let me show you this chart. All right, so looking for it to go for one more up move. So suddenly it has broken down after that. You see that? Excuse me, guys. Okay, so suddenly this pair broken down. Yeah, broken down. Okay, so here we started to look for it to go down. When here we were looking for it to continue to go higher, but price went down aggressively. Yeah, and here you see that it was correcting. Yeah, so that was the news event on the Uzi pairs. Okay, and then corrected, and then we started to look for it to go down rather than for upside. Okay, so what you guys are looking for this week, let me show you the bigger image. Bigger image is this, one more up move. All right, so watch bottom From that bottom, there is a correction which can continue to go lower for one more drop. All right, so rise, correct, continue. Yeah, or correct, continue to go lower. All right, so short-term buy. All right, so look for rise aggressively, correct, continue to go higher. Yeah, if not rising aggressively, rise correctively, one more drop. Okay, this one more drop. If that one more drop is going to continue to get down aggressively, then stay in. All right, but make sure you trade with care on this pair. Correction can get bigger at any time. All right, because this pair has already moved a lot. And on this pair, this is what you guys are looking for, because Kiwi is getting strong. All right, one more up move or continue to go lower. For sell, correction required. All right, so correction required. All right, let me show you what when you guys gonna be a buyer over there. Okay, you see that trend? You see that correction? So we were looking for this to continue to go lower. I think I have shown you chart last week as well. So looking for this pair to continue to go lower. Let me show you that chart. So both setup was same on the pound Australian dollar and pound New Zealand dollar, but we have the price action we have seen over there on the pound pairs. We were looking for pound to continue to go higher, but it broken down. But when it broken down, we started to look for it to go lower. When the Brexit secretary he resigned, there was a clear breakdown. Pound pairs were breaking down aggressively to the downside, and then everybody started to sell. So currently, this is what pound yen is doing. All right. So you see that correction appeared and going down. Yes, a similar correction here. Okay, and that correction to continue. Similar trade for this week. Okay, if that correction is not going to appear over there. Okay, so this correction. Okay, if this correction is not going to appear here at this area, and it is going to continue to rise aggressively, so start to buy back to the top. How much time for oil analysis? What you have done last week? Just let me know what you have done last week. What did you do last week on oil? I have shown you analysis on the oil last week. So what did you do on oil? If you follow me, if you follow my analysis last week, then definitely you should be profitable. Okay, so watch it to continue to go higher. That corrective up move, watch it. If going down, sell it. Okay, if taking off aggressively, look for it to reverse. Similar analysis, the analysis which I have just shown you on the pound Australian dollar. Yeah, so oil analysis is very simple. All right. Just watch for the correction on oil and look for oil to go down. That's it. Yeah, oil is very easier right now these days. Okay, so you guys know that this is what we are looking for. Okay, either go back up and go down or correct and continue. Okay, so on this pair, how you can trade, you only can watch for it to correct and continue. All right, or rise and give you a bigger correction. Okay, so that trade. So rise aggressively, correct, and give you a bigger correction here. Okay, and short term buy at this short term buy trade, and then continue to go lower for longer term. Okay, if that move is going to be aggressive from this bottom, it is going to be aggressive, correcting, going to be aggressive, then the one more up move, the up move is going to appear over there back to the top. But I don't think so that's going to happen again, because Kiwi is going up. And CM analysis on this chart. All right, so it's going down, correction, continue. What I have shown you on Australian dollar and US dollar, Kiwi dollar and US dollar, yeah, big move. Yeah, that big move will drive this pair down. All right, so this pair also gonna go lower. All right, so this is what is the bigger structure, and on lower time frame, what you guys are looking for, similar analysis. All right, so correction, go down, rise, correct, go back up, and then drop. All right, so lower time frame, as long as price keep forming these corrections, look for it to continue to go lower rather than for buy. All right, so watch for this pattern, it to go higher, test that top, and go down for one more drop. All right, and when start to rise aggressively after forming new low or testing the previous low. All right, rising, correcting, ABC move, and longer term drop. Okay, so look for a short term continuation with the previous trend. All right, so what was the last week analysis on this pair? One more up move. Okay, so for this week, let me show you the bigger image. For this week, look for it to go down. All right, so this is what we are looking. Let me show you this chart again, that you can understand that which way is the direction of the market. All right, so this ABC move and this wave. All right, so for buy, this move also can appear over there. All right, this possibility exists. All right, so this wave can appear over there in case if something is unexpected is going to happen with the pound. All right, but for that, you should already be into that trade from that bottom when it was rising aggressively. Okay, so for next week, watch this. All right, this expanding triangle. First of all, let it complete that move. Okay, so aggressive move, correct this trade. Okay, so if you don't see sharp fall in it, and price gonna keep pushing for higher. Okay, so every time when you see this correction, see that correction, look for it to continue to go higher. Make sure you buy it after having correction. You don't buy the euro pound at the current price without a valid correction like that. We were looking for it to continue to go higher in our room in Friday meeting. Okay, so it can continue. This is what you are looking for. Okay, watch, join, wait, add more for more downside. Okay, back to the bottom. And EuroCAD. Okay, this is what you guys are looking for. One more drop. All right, so one more drop, test new low, continue to go higher, or break out and continue to go higher. Okay, so here, keep an eye here at this area. Okay, so let this EuroCAD to push 15-minute correction, let it push much higher, okay? And then there, watch it to go down for one more drop. If continue, breakout, watch it to continue to go more upside. All right, so pound euro chief, Guys, Euro Chief can go back up for one more up move. Alright, so it can go back up for one more up move. You guys can see that this one more up move. Okay, or one more drop and then up move. So I don't think so this is going to happen. Ignore that big drop. Big drop is less likely on it on the Euro Chief at the moment. So what you're looking for, make sure you trade with care on this pair because it moves very slow. Alright, so this triangle to break out and continue to go higher, or this flat to go down for one more drop. Alright, so make sure you trade with care on this pair. And the CAD yen, look for this bigger time frame. Okay, keep an eye here. Short thumb back to the bottom and there correct rise, correct, continue. Yeah, if going to break down, you don't have a perfect sell setup over there at the current price. If break down, let it correct. Yeah, let it correct and then you go for short on it. The CAD yen. All right, and Aussie yen. So this is what you are looking for. Continue to go higher or one more drop. All right, one more drop or continue to go higher. Okay, so when you guys need to be a seller over there, as I said last week, first of all, you need to see that it is going to break down, okay, and going to correct, and then you guys are looking to sell. Okay, so watch it to continue, correct, and keep going higher. Yeah, so it can draw for one more drop. If you see that it is going to break down aggressively, this trend, yeah, then go for short for one more drop back to the bottom. All right, and similar analysis on the Kiwi yen. All right, so one more drop or continue to go higher. When you guys gonna be a seller over there, when you're gonna see that the trend is going to break down. Okay, so last week short term buy, yeah. What I said, short term buy. Again, look for it to continue. So when you're gonna be a seller over there, break down, correct, and look for it to sell. All right, so it can get down for one more drop back to the bottom. Yeah, so it will create a nice opportunity once price gonna break the trend. Chief yen, similar analysis like last week. All right, so similar analysis like last week. All right, so nothing changed. And CAD chief. All right, so this is what you guys are looking for next week. Have shown you last week's same chart. All right, so watch it to go higher for one more up move and then drop. This daily correction to break down. Okay, Kiwi CAD. What I said last week, short term buy, yeah. So again, look for it to correct and continue to go higher. If price is not going to correct, going to break down the trend, you're gonna see one more drop. All right, this one more drop and then longer term buy. So far, look for it to continue to go higher. So on lower time frame, correction, and that correction to continue to go higher. All right, so watch for another correction, like that correction, and continue to go higher. Once you're gonna see that the trend is going to break down, correcting, watch for bigger correction first. If that bigger correction is not breaking down the trend, all right, this trend, this bigger correction, it can turn into a bigger correction. Okay, so sharp fall, correct, go down, ABC move, and continue to go higher. Okay, if going to break down, stay in. So far, look for lower time frame, one more up move, 1 hour. And Uzi CAD, similar analysis. Okay, so you guys are looking for it to reverse for longer term Any corrections, keep buying. Okay, any corrections, buy. Any corrections, buy. Any corrections, keep buying up to that top. Okay, once price gonna break down the trend, look for it to go down. All right, so correction, continue. All right, so breakdown, correct, ABC move. Similar like Kiwi cat. All right, so let me look at the gold. All right, so gold is going higher. All right, so what is the bigger time frame analysis? This is the bigger time frame analysis. All right, so what was the last week setup? That was the last week setup. Yeah, so what is that last week? We are buying gold. Yeah, holding, buying more, and buying more. All right, so what was the structure last week? Continue, breakout, and go for further upside. If not, one more drop, short them sell, and then we'll buy again. All right. Okay, so that's how your patterns appears. That's how pattern formations develop. All right. So most of the time, when you look, yeah, when you look at the other, other authors or other, you know, other people webinars, they talk about the past data. All right. Most of the time, they look at the past data. All right. Yeah. If you did not realize that, just realize that next time. Yeah, so those who trade based on the support or resistance, they look at the past data. All right, what this is doing, what this is doing, what this is doing. They don't know what is the next wave. All right, they don't know what price going to do next. Yeah, they don't forecast the market. They just look at the past data. Past data is not a leading indications for future moves. All right, but when we trade on the patterns, patterns can lead you further. Can lead you for further market moves and market movements. Patterns can tell you that which way market can move in future. Okay, that's what I have just shown you last week on the gold. All right, what I have shown you, watch for that pattern here at this area, and that pattern was telling us that price can reverse for one more up move. Okay, now the way price is rising, that there is also a pattern. Yeah, you can simply see that flag or ABC move, yeah, or running flat, whatever you want to call that, running flat for one more drop. All right, or flag or WXYZ, whatever you want to call that. All right, so it is forming another pattern over there. Yeah, so how that pattern can behave, it can break down for one more drop or can correct and can continue to go higher. There are going to be a price section which going to tells us that which way price is going to go on gold. All right, there are going to be a price section on lower time frame. Yeah, if price gonna break down the trend which we are having aggressively to the downside, there are going to be a one more drop. All right, breakdown, correct, one more drop. If we don't see that price action, there's not going to be a one more drop. Yeah, if currently price is correcting symmetrical triangle, we are looking for it to continue to go higher, break out and continue to go higher. Yeah, we were buyer there, we were looking for buy here. Yep, and looking for continuation here for upside. So the stop placement and entry which I have just shown you, yeah, that is just for a direction. All right, this setup is just for direction, the which way we are looking for wave. All right, so the entry and stop placement always vary. Yeah, always we enter into the market always based on the price action. Okay, where was the price action? We were looking for it to break down, go lower, and this channel, the channel which I have shown you at the start of the meeting on silver, that channel to break out. Yeah, we were looking for buy there, looking for buy every time when it is forming lows or that pattern, or we were looking for here buy or breakout of that correction. Yeah, looking for buyers, they're adding more here. Yeah, so looking for first entry there, reversal there, and continuation there. Okay, now they're going to be a continuation trade again on gold for more upside. All right, so silver I have just shown you, and platinum, similar pattern and similar trade setup. All right, let me show you the bigger image. This is the weekly chart. This is what we are looking for, reverse, yeah, for longer term. And on lower time frame, what you guys are looking for, this correction to break out and continue. All right, this correction to break out and continue to go higher. Okay, if breakdown, form corrections, then go for a short on it. I mean, watch for it to break down aggressively before you guys start to sell. There is no sell setup, yeah, but it can form sell setup, but after breaking down aggressively. Okay, so watch for this correction, this expanding triangle to continue for upside. And here you got the copper. Yeah, so copper is going up. Copper started to go up. All right, hope you guys managed to get into that trade last week. All right, if not, then watch it to break out, correct, continue. If not, short them sell, take off, similar trade, all right, or similar bottom at this area. Buy, and that's your wave. And once that wave gonna start to appear over there, yeah, add on corrections. All right, so lower time frame, you see that correction, watch for another correction and that correction to break out. All right, that correction to form and break out for upside. If don't break down, correct, short them, sell back to the bottom and longer term buy again from the bottom. Oil. Oil is making headlines, yeah? All right, so don't buy oil too early. It's not ready to go for long on oil. Oil is going down and going down very, very aggressively. Okay, so last week I have shown you that chart. This chart again. All right, so coming down aggressively. One more up move or correct, continue to go lower up to $40. Yeah, it can go up to $40. The way it is behaving, it can go up to $40 when you are a buyer over there on oil, when it will break up the bearish trend. All right, when it will break up the bearish trend. Okay, so far look for it to go down for one more drop. Last week that was the correction, all right, and that was the way which I was asking you to look for short term. Similar trade here again this week. All right, once you're gonna see that the price gonna complete that one more drop, gonna break out aggressively that bearish trend and gonna correct. You can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy here, you can add more on correction for more upside. All right, so first of all, look for it to go down for one more drop. All right, that correction to break down. And similar analysis on the crude oil. Okay, so it can push up to $30. Yeah, so when you're gonna see that, guys, it is breaking down, breaking up the trend, correcting, go for that. Okay, if not correcting, continue to go lower up to $30. Yeah, there's gonna be a good opportunity very soon on oil for medium term. Short term opportunities are there and are there on your lower time frame. All right, so this correction can slightly get bigger. All right. All right, can get bigger, that correction to go down for one more drop like that. Okay, so when you will be a buyer over there, when you will see that the bearish trend is breaking up aggressively, okay, breaking up, correcting, start to buy oil. And there's gonna be an opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. Yeah. So far, it is strong, bullish. Yeah, it is rising very, very aggressively. Yeah, it went more than our expectations. We were not expecting that price going to go higher than this and going to get down. But the higher the price is going, the bigger the opportunity it is making. Yeah, natural gas. So go back to this bottom or all the way back to that bottom up to 150. All right. So what you guys are looking for this week, correct, and it to break down. Yeah, if don't correct, go back up, test that top, look for it to sell. Okay, so natural gas went down aggressively from top after hitting the $5. Okay, so this correction to break down. Okay, last week what I have said, guys, if you remember, I hope you guys remember that. I hope you guys remember that. Let me go back. Let me go back where we were here at this area. All right, if correct, it can continue. Yeah, if yeah, that was the correction. Yeah, if correct, it can continue. Yeah, so it was pushing for upside. So when you will be a seller over there, when you will see this is going to happen. Okay, you see that? It's happening. It's happening now. All right, and if you were selling it before that price action, you're gonna get stopped out. You're gonna get stopped out a couple of times. What was the example? The example which I have just shown you last week for sell. Let me go back to that. All right, so here is the example. Okay, so did you see that? Yeah. Do you have that price action again on your chart or not? You have that. You see that? That's what I said, guys. When big players get into the market, follow them. If they are not getting into the market, wait for them. That's how trading works. All right, they are pushing the natural gas aggressively to the downside. All right, so now what you are having a correction which is just turning over there right now. Okay, so watch for that correction to break down. Okay, break down similar way and continue to go lower. Okay, if don't break down and price keep pushing correctively for upside like the way it is doing right now, keep pushing for upside, let it come back to that top, sell it from that top, watch price action there and sell it from that top. I don't think so natural gas is going to go higher than the $5. Yeah, but if it is going to go higher than the $5, it will behave a similar way, the way it has done here. $1 drop. You see that how strong that drop was? Almost $1 drop. Okay, you're gonna see that drop again if price gonna go higher than the $5. Okay, so watch it. There's gonna be a good opportunity on natural gas. And let me show you another thing. Okay, now you guys see that, yeah, people are talking about that the buy the US government bonds 10-year yield. All right, now people are talking about that buy this at 3. Yeah, it is expensive right now. It's not making sense to buy the yield 10-year yield at the current price for longer term. Okay, it will not keep going higher for longer term. Yeah. So when was the time to buy this? When fundamentally they were setting up for for the interest rate hikes. When they were saying that they are going to raise the interest rate quickly, that was the time to buy. All right. And what was that pattern telling us? That this move is going to happen. That wave is going to happen. So I'm going to show you a chart just for your understanding. All right, now it's time. It's over. The move, which is just there, it's over. Yeah, it's over. That the almost $1 move. Okay, so this is what I was showing. This pattern, that pattern to break out and continue to go higher. But what price did? Price went down for one more drop. Yeah, it did not reverse from there. It went down for one more drop. But the wave we were looking for from the bottom hasn't changed. Yeah, with this move. All right, with this move. And what price did after that? Similar pattern, but time frame is bigger. And which way price went after that? That way. Okay, this move. Finished. Over. Those who are buying now for longer term 10-year yield, they need to understand that. Okay, so that's what price did after that. All right, and that was the chart. That was a good longer term investment. All right. Okay, so what it can do for short term. So let's talk about that. Let me show you for short term. Okay, so it can go for one more up move for short term. All right, like that. And watch for that to continue to go higher for one more up move. That's it. So let's move on to the equity market, and then we're going to look at the crypto market, and then we're going to finish. Okay, so on equity market, look for this pattern. All right, one more drop or this lower degree correction to continue to go higher, or one more drop and then buy. Yeah, and similar, almost similar structure is here. Yeah, but this pair can continue to go higher or can break down for one more drop. Yeah, it seems to me that you guys have tired and leaving one by one. I'm just going to finish it quickly. Okay, one more drop, then up or correct over there and continue to go higher. All right, so similar analysis here. One more drop or keep pushing on lower time frame for upside. All right, and similar analysis here. One more drop or keep pushing for upside on lower time frame. All right, so watch for this daily descending wedge and that wedge to continue to go higher for one more bullish leg. All right, and the similar analysis here, similar analysis on the Euro equity market, European equity market. All right, and UK 100 index is also same. Look for that one more up move. Now let's look at the cryptocurrencies. Yeah, there's going to be a correction. Yeah, just follow that correction. But make sure if you are selling the Nasdaq 100 index, you are selling for a small move, for next wave. If that next wave is going to be very, very strong, then you can extend your target. You can extend your profit target for more downside. Okay, first of all, target the previous low. All right, don't sell it for longer term. Yeah, stocks only gonna fall if there is going. I mean, stock only gonna fall for longer term if there is going to be a recession. Yeah, otherwise you're not gonna see. I mean, big drops on the the Nasdaq 100 index. All right, what you can do, buy the dip. All right, buy the dip at a reasonable price. And here you got the Bitcoin. It went down last week, and it has created a lot of panic in the market. All right, but it hasn't changed the bigger image. All right, so what we were looking for, we were looking for it to break out, and we were looking for buy on that breakout. All right, correct and continue. But breakout did not happen. Those who are trading without understanding that chart or understanding the price section on lower time frame, they pay the price. Why don't you read? Why don't you read this chart correctly? Why don't you read that? What it is it is saying by the breakout. All right, and what I have asked you to look for last week, if you remember, I have asked you to look for this correction to go lower slightly, and then look for buy from there. Okay, but what this correction did, it went down aggressively. So no reason to go for long. Yeah, no reason to go for long. No reason to go for long on that kind of price action. It was breaking down. Breakout was due over there, and that's what I was saying since last couple of days. But the breakout, let me show you. All right, let me show you this chart. Okay, so what this chart title is saying, breakout is ahead. All right, breakout is ahead. So we are having breakout right now. It hasn't changed this bigger image. You see that? It hasn't changed. All right. So there were, I mean, $600-700 move, and that $600-700 move is very normal, very common with the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a volatile asset. So this one candle drop is just nothing over there on the Bitcoin. All right. So this one candle drop is not changing the bigger image. Okay, so what you guys are looking for, so let's talk about that. All right. Okay, so we can see this descending wedge. All right, this descending wedge. Price can turn into that descending wedge. We can see that descending wedge. All right, so within that descending wedge, let me show you, let me draw how price behaves. Okay, so it falls, it corrects, it fall. All right, it correct, it fall. All right, and then you see that pattern. Okay, so what you look for correction for one more drop, or you look for it to break out aggressively and reverse the trend. Okay, so this is what you are looking for from the bottom. Either it to correct and go down for one more drop, or it to break out and continue to rise aggressively for longer term. All right, so correct, go down, rise aggressively. All right, if don't rise, correct, go down. Yeah, as long as price gonna stay within that wedge, this wedge, it is a bullish, it is a reversal formation. It is a trend, a reversal pattern formation. In longer term, price will reverse. Short term, it is still within a previous trend, but in longer term, it will reverse for upside. So how you can trade on lower time frame? What you are looking for on lower time frame? Okay, so this correction to breakout and look for buy on breakout. Okay, so watch for it to break out aggressively. If breaking out like that, look for it to buy, correct, form trend, yeah, and continue to go higher. Okay, if not, breaking down one more drop, new low. Yeah, look for 5,000 area for it to reverse. All right, or this, let me show you that trend line. Okay, look for that trend line or that wedge line for buy. Those people who don't understand the pattern formations, I mean, those who just trade based on the support and resistance or based on the candles, yeah, they don't know what price is doing and what price is going to do in longer term. Yeah, right. They just look for their support and resistance. Yeah, as long as price gonna, it is turning into another structure, other patterns. All right, just understand that how price gonna do within that, trade on that. Yeah, we'll show you another example of this chart. Okay, so if going to go lower for one more drop, short term sell gonna be over there, and you can sell, and from bottom look for it to continue to go higher. Look for it to break out. This is the example. All right, so, and we traded on this pair when it was dropping. Okay, let me show you the example. Yeah, when it was coming down, getting flat over there. Where a ripple gonna go? The ripple is not going to go beyond the zero. Right. Another example, the pattern which I want to show you. Okay, you see that it was turning that pattern, and still price is running within that pattern formation, but getting the degree is getting bigger. You see that the price degree, the pattern is getting on a bigger degree. You can say that on weekly time frame. All right, So price gonna fall like that, rise gonna like that. All right, so fall gonna like this, rise gonna like that. This is a price action which you guys are looking for reversal. All right, this is one of them gonna be aggressive like that, and price gonna continue to go higher. The only exception is price can stay at the bottom for a while before going to take off for longer term. It can take 1 year, 2 year, 4 year, 5 years. No one knows about that. All right, no one knows about that. But based on this analysis, based on that pattern formations and everything, we believe that price gonna rise in longer term. All right. There are only two things. Two things. Either this market not gonna be more in future, yeah. This market not gonna be more in future, and everything gonna be zero, or there gonna be future for this market. All right. And if there is future for this market, and this market is going to survive for longer term, the only direction of the market is the bullish. The only direction of the market is bullish. All right. If there is no future for the crypto market, yeah, where price is gonna go? Prices are already at the bottom. Just look at that where price is right now. Price is already at the bottom. Yeah. So buying potential is huge. Selling potential for downside is very small. Very small momentum room is there. Very small. All right. So the only direction gonna be in longer term bullish. All right. So if this market is going to survive in future, the only direction gonna be bullish, guys. Simple logic. All right. And I think that we are going to be more, you know, we are going to live in more advanced world. Just look around yourself. Today you are having smartphones. Everything is just smart on your around you. Smart TV, smart mobiles, smart computers. Everything is just smart. Yeah. So humans are getting more advanced. All right. So they're not gonna go back. So we are getting more advanced. All right. So I hope that you guys gonna see upside on it, more upside, yeah, and potential is there. So downside is not there for longer term, yeah. Upside is there for longer term. So one more drop is possible on Ripple. If going to test the bottom, look for it to reverse. Just make sure, guys. Just make sure. If you are investing in this business, first of all, your mind is clear that you are investing for longer term. Yeah, you are not investing for short term. Yeah, because it can stay at the bottom. No one knows how long it can stay at the bottom. 1 year, 2 year, 4 year, 5 years. No one knows about that. And it has done that in past. It has done that in past. Just look at this. Just look at this. All right. Almost maybe we have more data, but we don't have that data on this chart. 630 days price was staying sideways at that bottom for 630 days. You can trade on lower time frame as well, yeah, for short term, for small moves on lower time frames. All right, and just look at the Bitcoin. Just look at the Bitcoin. Yeah, so 2000 days it was being traded under $1,300. All right, under $1,300. Yeah, so since 2012 to 2017 it was being traded under 1300. All right, and after that it took off. And just look at that here, at this part of the chart. 542 days, 42 bars. Yeah, 542 bars. Yeah, since 2012 to 2013 it was staying sideways within these ranges. Yeah, so this period again can start. No one knows about that because everything depends on money. If money start to come tonight, it will take off. If money gonna come over time, yeah, like 1 year, 2 years, then definitely price gonna continue to go higher. 2000 days is, oh, sorry, 2000 bars. Yeah, that was my mistake. 2000 bars, not 2000 days, 2000 bars. All right, so all are at the bottom. So just look for longer term reversal on them. They are still in a bearish trend. They can continue to go lower for one more draw. Yeah, you are right, Mike. You are right. Okay, so one more drop is just happening over there. Start to build your positions for upside. Look for it to reverse. Short term price still can push lower because Bitcoin is under pressure. All right. So many traders they are not understanding one thing. They are looking. They're buying old coins against the dollars, guys. uh, these old coins gonna start to rise once Bitcoin gonna start to rise. All right. Okay, so Bitcoin currently is under pressure, is in a bearish trend, and bearish trend. When Bitcoin gonna start to continue to rise, definitely you're gonna see everywhere price gonna continue to go higher. All right. So bottom, look for a longer term reversal. Yeah, one more drop, and a longer term reversal. All right. So long OITA is at the ideal place for longer term buy. Ideal place is 30 cent, 25 cent, or 20 cent. All these areas are good for longer term buy. And same on Ripple. Yeah, one more drop we can see within that pattern. Okay, so make sure if you are buying this correction breakout for upside, you are buying with care. As I said, Bitcoin is not rising. Yeah, when Bitcoin will start to push higher, this coin will start to rise too. All right. Yeah, definitely when people gonna buy the Ripple, so Ripple price gonna continue to go higher. So Bitcoin has nothing to do with the Ripple, but the whole market is under pressure. Whole crypto market is under pressure, and you guys can see one more drop on the Ripple before you guys see a rise for upside. All right, or if Bitcoin start to rise aggressively and this correction on Ripple, that correction is going to break down, then you can look for that correction to continue to go higher. Yeah, so bottom, so they are still there where we left them last week. We have just seen one more drop on the Bitcoin, but that drop hasn't changed the bigger image, guys. So it is creating opportunities on other coins. Okay, so any question? I think enough for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, so if Mr. Kite, if you are not waiting for 5 years, you are not a longer term trader, okay? But just ask those people, those who have waited for that period of time, how much money they have made. Yeah, just ask them how much money they have made. Those who have waited for 5 years on Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at the $20, and those who are holding their Bitcoin at $20, and those who sold their Bitcoin at $20,000, how much money they have made. So money is there, but in longer term. All right, so money is there in longer term. Okay, so there are gonna be opportunity, guys. So I think enough for today. So watch Euro Yen. I have explained already, Yusuf. Euro Yen have already explained. I have shown you what you need to do on Euro Yen. I'm not sure what you are showing me. So there is no page. Yeah. So I don't have that chart. The link you have shared. There is no. idea on that chart. So euro yen, yeah, you have maybe someone has deleted that idea, so that's why you don't see that. All right, guys, thank you very much. Fib levels is nothing to do with the fib levels, guys. All right, so we normally put fib levels on our chart, so there is nothing secret on the fib lines. If anyone says to you that the fib lines are magic and this and that, no, that's not magic. All right, so fib lines are not magic. Don't rely on these kind of things. Price action is everything. Fib lines are nothing. All right, if anyone tells you that the fib lines is secret and this and that, no, it's not a secret. All right, so you see that I have drawn these arrows. All right, this is a simple ABC pattern formation. Okay, so price can reverse from 786, price can reverse from 886, price can reverse from 100%, or price can reverse from 618 or 50%. All right, so it always gonna vary. It's not 100% that the price always gonna reverse from 78. No. All right, no, that's not going to happen all the time. All right, sometimes you're gonna see that price reverse after retracing from 786 and gonna continue to go higher. Sometimes price gonna reverse from 618 and sometimes price gonna reverse from 50%. All right, so when price gonna reverse from 50%, you're gonna see different kind of pattern formation over there. And when price gonna reverse from 786, you're gonna see different kind of pattern formation. All right, and when price gonna reverse from 886, you're gonna see different kind of pattern formation. Yeah. Okay, so here you can see a harmonic pattern formation. Yeah, you see that? All right, so what is important? What is important? The important thing is how price behave at 50%, how price behaves at 618, or how price behave at 78%, 78 or 786. How price behaves over there on these areas. That's important. If price rise aggressively from 618, breakout, correct, and continue to go higher, yeah, it is holding your 618, and you're gonna be surprised that, oh, your fib lines are working. Basically, fib lines are not working, price action is working. Or let me show you example over there quickly. All right, let me show you example over there quickly so that you guys can learn this thing as well. So there is nothing secret with the fib lines. All right, so it's a price action. Price action is everything. Yeah, fib lines can give you an idea that up to which level the next wave can go. All right, so let me show you this chart. Okay, so let's remove that. Let's look at the last wave on this pair. All right, and every other trader use the fib lines differently. Okay, they used fib lines differently. So let's suppose, guys, you have that wave. All right, this wave, and you are looking for a tracement of that wave. All right, and you are looking for that correction to break out. Okay, now what is important on that this area, this place? You see that price reverse from 786, and you're gonna call that, oh, fib lines are working. No, fib lines are not working. Price is just bouncing off from your fib lines. Yeah, that's not fixed. That's not fixed. It can bounce off from 618. It can bounce off from 50%. Okay, so what is important? How it is behaving. You see that it is rising so aggressively. That's important. If not rising aggressively from your 786 and correcting, it will go down for one more drop. Okay, now just apply that similar thing again. Yeah, on this part of the chart. Let's apply that on this part of the chart. Okay, so here fib lines are holding at 38%. Yeah, price is holding 38%, and this correction is breaking out. All right, so this does not mean that the fib lines are holding, or fib lines are reversing the market. This is important. You see that? That's important. It is breaking out. This correction is over. This is important, and the price is holding the 38% of your fib lines. Yeah, so means that the correction was on a lower degree, or small correction. Correction was smaller. Before that, price was reversing from your 786, and now it is reversing from 38 of your fib lines. Yeah, so it will always vary. Just apply that here. Now it is reversing from 786. Yeah, so what is important? How price is behaving there. Yeah, so push aggressively rising for upside. So it always gonna vary. So don't rely on these numbers all the time. These numbers gonna vary. I mean, price is retracing back to 38%. Let's buy. No, it's not gonna work. Things are not gonna work like that. So let's price retracing up to 786. Let's buy. Yeah. So what is important? The important thing is, once price gonna retrace up to your levels, up to those levels, how price gonna behave. That's really important. What kind of behavior you're gonna see over there. Okay, so just look at this. It's reversing from 50%. It's not reversing from 50%. Yeah, it's not holding your 50% level. All right. These tools are just for informational purpose. Okay, so price always not gonna reverse from these numbers. All right. So just this is what you need to understand. Okay, price is holding that previous bottom, forming that pattern, and rising aggressively from there. And you should show your interest there. Yeah, if you're gonna get into the market based on the numbers only. Yeah, it's retracing up to 38%. Let's buy there. Retracing up to 38%. Let's buy there. Oh, but it did not reverse from there. It went down. Let's buy from 50%. All right. Let's buy from 50%. Oh, it reversed from this 50%. Yeah, fib line's working. Fib line's working. No, fib lines are not working. So price action is working over there. That's what you need to learn. Okay, so similar example you guys can apply here. That was your last aggressive move, your impulse, and the price was retracing up to 38%. Yeah, retracing up to 38% and pushing for upside. This is important. All right, these numbers are not important. So you're always gonna see, guys, you're always gonna see that. All right, so what was important here on this chart? Yeah, these fib lines are not fixed. The fib lines I have just applied on my chart, these are not fixed. That does not mean that the price is gonna reverse from these areas, these places. Okay, so the important again, how price gonna behave there. All right, you see that it was behaving aggressively. It was behaving aggressively. That was telling us that the price gonna continue to go higher. Just apply that technique everywhere. You're gonna see always price forms corrections, and those corrections continue with aggressive breakouts. All right, it can retrace up to 38%, 50%, 61%, or 786 or 100%. All right, so you have seen that many traders look for 618. Yeah, price is testing the 618 of fib lines. Let's buy there. Let's sell there. All right, and many times you have seen that price goes beyond those areas, don't reverse. All right, because price don't show you reversal price action over there on these areas. When price shows you reversal price action on these areas, then your fib line is gonna work. Learn that rather than learning for tools. All right, tools can help you, can give you information, can give you targets, can give you entries, but most important thing, how price behaves on your the tools you have applied over there. Yeah, so similar way, I'm just going to draw that trend line. Okay, I'm going to draw a trend line. Okay, and going to tell you a different thing, different story. Okay, so this trend line. All right, let's draw from this area. Okay, this I'm using that trend line as a tool. All right, this trend line is a tool. When price gonna come close to that trend line, how price gonna behave there? Gonna come close to that trend line, how price gonna behave there? Yeah, this is telling me that there is a trend. All right, but what is important there? How price gonna behave when price gonna come close to that trend line? That's really important. All right, you see that trend line was just for informational purpose. But what price did? Just look at that. What price did? Price did not hit the trend line. Reversed. All right, and right after that, you can see that my pattern formation has just changed. All right, so there was a price action which was important, and that was the price action after that, which was pushing the market to the downside. All right, so look at that chart after that. Okay, so learn that. That's important. If you guys gonna always rely on your tools, gonna follow your tools, you're gonna end up with many bad trades, with many losing trades. It's going down. All right, guys. Hope you have learned something new in this webinar, and enjoy your trading. Enjoy your week. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook next week. Until then, bye bye.